여러분 안녕하십니까? Queensland 주정부 한국 대표부 Ryan Frey 대표입니다. 반갑습니다. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good afternoon and welcome. I'd like to acknowledge Ambassador of Australia to the Republic of Korea, Her Excellency Catherine Raper, the Honourable Alana McTiernan, Western Australia Minister for Regional Development, Ag and Food and Hydrogen Industry, and Auscham Korea Chair, Mr. Ross Gregory. This afternoon, I will briefly present on Queensland's trade and investment relationship with Korea and the case for hydrogen investment into Queensland. For those not familiar with us, Trade and Investment Queensland is the state government's dedicated agency for global trade and investment. We work closely with businesses and investors to maximise trade and investment opportunities. Last year, Trade and Investment Queensland marked our 20th anniversary since establishing our state representative office in Korea. First up, a trade and investment update. Korea remains Queensland's third largest trade partner, accounting for nearly 15% of all of Queensland's goods exports and 9.7% of all of Queensland's goods imports. Rocketing commodity prices has seen two-way trade values surge across the 21-22 financial year to $23.4 billion. Trade volumes have also risen due to global supply constraints for mineral resource and agricultural products in Europe. Integrated supply chains for Queensland's mineral resource and Korea's petrochemical suppliers have meant that these sectors have been able to quickly scale supply and take advantage of high prices. Queensland's trade with Korea is highly complementary. We export LNG, coal, meat, grains, value-added F&B and metals. We import petroleum, petrochemicals, commercial and passenger vehicles, and electronic machinery and equipment. Investment remains a key priority and focus for Trade and Investment Queensland's Korea office. We are currently supporting opportunities across hydrogen, food and ag, critical minerals, biofuels, renewable energy, advanced manufacturing, plastic recycling, battery energy storage solutions, battery manufacturing, and EV manufacturing. By 2030, Queensland will be at the forefront of green hydrogen production in Australia, supplying domestic and export partners with a sustainable, reliable, and safe supply of green hydrogen. This will be achieved through harnessing the state's geographic proximity to key demand centres, our abundant renewable energy resources, existing infrastructure and expertise, and also through industry and technology partnerships with leading companies, not only from Korea, but across the globe. This presentation will introduce Queensland's advantages, making the case for hydrogen industry investment into our great state. Queensland is well placed for renewable hydrogen production with the land and renewable resources to support a balanced expansion across supply, demand, and infrastructure. Queensland's commitment to supporting early adoption of scalable hydrogen for commercial applications will see the state become a leader in the delivery of cost-effective hydrogen, including for export. Queensland boasts 28 hydrogen projects that are currently underway across the state and many more projects that are yet to be announced. The Queensland Government has set a target to reach net zero emissions by 2050, with a target of a 30% reductions in emissions by 2030. A complementary target exists to have the state use 50% renewable energy also by 2030. Supporting a green hydrogen economy is a priority for the state of Queensland. The $3.34 billion Queensland Jobs Fund assists companies looking to establish large employment creation projects, including for new and renewable energy projects. A great early mover example is harnessing state and federal support is Korea Zinc subsidiary Arc Energy. Arc Energy has received funding and concessional financing support from the Queensland Government, Australia's Clean Energy Finance Corporation, and the Australia Renewable Energy Agency. Arc Energy really is an excellent example of a Korean company invested in Australia, leading decarbonisation via its investments in wind, solar, hydrogen transport, and I acknowledge the Korea Zinc executives with us today. Queensland is the Sunshine State, with enjoying more than 300 days of sunshine each year. Queensland leads Australia in large-scale solar deployment. Queensland's existing ports, flat coastline, further enhance our natural and existing competitive advantages. Multiple water supply options exist, including unallocated water resource and existing infrastructure such as dams and pipelines. Our natural resources and established energy generation infrastructure will enable Queensland to forge ahead as a world leader in the development of a viable and scalable green hydrogen industry. Marubeni, Fortescue Future Industries, ENEOS, Bock and Brookfield are among the growing number of global operators establishing and enhancing their hydrogen presence in Queensland. With 34 large-scale renewable sites already in operation and another 14 under construction, Queensland is developing the renewables, transmission and storage infrastructure necessary to support the establishment of a world-leading green hydrogen industry. With many more solar projects in the pipeline and an estimated 1.8 million square kilometres of land, Queensland is twice the size of Texas. Queensland is turning natural advantages into real investment opportunities. Hana Financial Investments, Korea East-West Power, Korea Midland Power, Elexid, Samchali and Korea Zinc are among the existing Korean investors in Queensland's renewable energy projects. Queensland is investing $145 million to establish 3 Queensland Renewable Energy Zones, or QREZs, in northern, central and southern Queensland. A QREZ is an area with highly coordinated renewable energy resource that can be developed in a coordinated way, allowing multiple generators to connect cost effectively. Across Queensland, there are 12 State Development Areas, or SDAs. These are clearly defined and strategically located areas of land planned to promote economic development. The Gladstone, Townsville and Abbott Point SDAs are well placed to support large-scale industry activities, with close proximity to trading ports, transport, utilities, infrastructure, natural resources and skilled labour. The map on the slide highlights announced hydrogen projects across Queensland. Investment and technology supply opportunities in Queensland renewables and green hydrogen sectors are readily available. Come and talk to us at the Queensland booth for more information. The Queensland Government has invested more than $50 million in the state-of-the-art training infrastructure with renewable energy and hydrogen capabilities in key locations including Brisbane, Townsville and Gladstone. We have a highly skilled workforce with experience in sectors that are directly transferable to hydrogen, such as energy, high temperature manufacturing, chemical and fuel processing, petrochemicals and of course LNG. So some key takeaways there for you. Queensland is an emerging leader in renewable and alternative energy at scale. Queensland's natural resource, geographic proximity, established energy generation and transport infrastructure means that Queensland and Korea will create a scalable and viable hydrogen supply partnership. Please do not hesitate to come and visit us at the Queensland booth for a discussion on how your key hydrogen investment drivers can be supported by Queensland and how we can assist. Thank you and 감사합니다.